Welcome back to Mouster House Campers today, folks. Here today we have an old taken in part exchange, a Swift Kontiki based on the Fiat 2.5 diesel chassis. It's 1989. It is being sold as spares a repair. It has been out of MOT for 2 years. We'll just take a little walk around it first, folks. So as you can see, it is what it is. It's 89, so that makes it, by my maths, 29 years young. It is on sale on eBay with no reserve from 99p. So we'll just do a quick walk around of the outside. Just zoom in on a few of the little minor bits and bobs. I've seen a lot worse. But it's all there. I actually drove it back 199 miles yesterday from just shy of Edinburgh. I just couldn't get in the lock here this morning. It is a frosty morning. It's just defrosting now, so whether that's froze up or not, I gained access through the passenger door. So as I say, it's been laid up for 2 years, so assume nothing, assume that nothing works whatsoever. I'm certainly not plugging it in and connecting a gas bottle. It is just sold for spare parts or a winter project. You make your own mind up. It does appear to be leak free. As I say, it stood for 2 years. And inside seems to be nice and dry. So I've just started it first time this morning. Sub-zero here. But it started first time with the heater plugs. I drove it 199 miles back yesterday, so a few things to note. I was coming through a village in the middle of nowhere in Scotland, and I had to slam on the brakes as somebody pulled out in front of me. Shortly after this disc was getting red hot, so obviously it stuck on, but it has been stood for 2 years. After that, I waited for it to cool down and then carried on my journey with not applying the brake, or certainly not trying to, and it carried on. But I will recommend new pads and discs. So if you're collecting it, I would suggest you collect it on a truck or have new pads and discs fitted. We can have pads and discs fitted at cost if you want to have it driven anywhere. I'll be that confident I'll drive this myself anywhere. You can legally drive it as long as you've got it booked in for an MOT at your end. So there we have the 2.5 power unit, an old trusty Fiat, no DPFs, no engine management lights, just good old-fashioned engineering. It served me well yesterday. So, I think we better look inside. So at some stage, some amateur has decided to repaint it, and I do use the word amateur loosely because they've obviously not heard of masking tape. But it is all here. Fancy painting it like that. But it does seem nice and solid. You got the front area with seat belts forward facing. You've got the rear U-shaped lounge. All the cushions are intact. Doesn't appear to be any rips or tears. This has been, I would suggest, been re-clothed at some stage. Not a bad job. Fancy doing it up paint over there. Roof's nice. A couple of little stainings there, but I don't think that's damp. I think that's more where the glue's come through. As I say, someone does not know how to mask. Nice solid floor. Cab area. Upstairs bed. So you can lift that up to make more headroom. It's all there, it's all nice and solid and nice and dry. Shower room, toilet, wet room, yeah, that all seems in nice condition as well. We have a wardrobe, we have a hookup cable somewhere. The key just fell down on the floor. So we'll just have a quick look in the front cab. Front seats look like they've been replaced at some stage. In nice condition. So the speedometer reading, as you can see there, it seems to be up, so it's clicking. There's a couple of slight discrepancies over the last couple of miles. Please search online and check. I would suggest this is needing replacing, because those are not aligned up there. Maybe put a new head unit in there. It's functional. It tells the... now I put on the sat nav. I thought I was going a little bit faster on the motorway, so I was doing 55 mile an hour, but I seemed to be taking over the lorries that are governed to 55. So I put my TomTom sat nav on, which is dead on accurate, and that was saying it was doing 62. So assume you're doing 5-6 mile an hour more than the actual speedo reading is taking. So yeah, I was trundling along at 60-62 mile an hour for 199 miles yesterday, no problem whatsoever. 5-speed. It is very sloppy, the gearbox. Second gear has got a slight crunch, so first does go there, second selects, but it is slightly crunchy. Third's okay, fourth's okay, fifth's okay, but it is very sloppy. Common fault on this gearbox of this age. So it is drivable, you can collect all the gears and reverse, but I would suggest it needs a linkage at some stage. So just to repeat, folks, it's sold spares or repair, on sale with no quibble at 99p. You decide the price. There is no buy it now price. The market will decide. Look on my feedback, Google my phone number. I will stand on and honour any winning bid. I sell motorhomes for a living, so I don't need any silly people saying, will I take £500 for it, or will you take a part exchange? This is taken in part exchange. It's on sale. Spares or repairs. I would suggest a winter project or using it for parts. Can't guarantee a vehicle of this age and nature that has not been MOT'd for 2 years